Bam! Hey, man. I caught you off guard. Bam.
Hey y'all, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
It's round number 3. Guess where we back at? Dash Radio.
Dash Radio.
What up, Steve? What up, everybody? He on his phone. That's the big homie Doc. You know what I mean?
Doing
We
things.
just doing our thing, man. This is a key part of the process as an artist. Even if you've done things for years, it's like you're always a new artist, and you gotta promote. You gotta campaign. You gotta let them know. Pimps everywhere. And Bishop Lamont, the Reformation, cats behind the camera, we doing things. Shouts out to Homegrown Radio, Chuck Dizzo, Fliss, DJ Hill, everybody over there, Carson. Love the energy. So much great thing going on. I ain't got nothing to say. Shouts out to Jizzle. Shouts out to Prodigal Son, Killer Priest. Everybody at the Observatory last night. That was such great energy. KC. Everybody. Dave, New York. Caps killed it on stage for his birthday. Just a lot of dope energy, man. Yeah. I'm gonna be quiet, but stay tuned. Dope shit, dope shit.
Wow!
Yes, sir.
The cool thing, and I always say this about having our own show and having this platform, we are able to have guests on that we really want to have these guests on. Like, we're not forced to have certain people because, you know, the radio station is playing it all the time. So then you're forced to have that artist. And most of the time, the artist is kind of whack.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
So, like, I don't want to be forced to have to interview Fetty Wap. That's like, I'm not, that's no shade. That's no shade. I'm just saying.
That's true.
I want to be able to interview folks that I truly dig.
Yeah.
That I truly have seen the work that they've put in.
Yes, indeed.
The artist that we have today, man, let me tell you. I have seen this brother, been knowing him for years, and seen him stick to it. Like, not give up in this game, because this game is no joke.
True.
And it's 2016. He's re-emerged. I'm seeing him all over the place. I was like, yo, I gotta get Bishop up here, dude. Bishop Lamont's in the damn building. I had to make sure
Carson.
I scooped him up
Yes, sir.
before it was too late.
It's never too late for you, brother.
Oh, see, I like that.
But thank you.
I like that. Bishop Lamont is in a mother effing building. Bishop, how are you doing? It's so cool to have you here now, Smooth D. Let me tell you, me and Bishop go way back to like LA radio days.
Yeah.
And for a minute, like in the streets of LA, like Bishop was the next guy. Like, he had the streets on fire.
Yep.
And you know, it was like what was hearing in the streets, I wasn't getting the music that I was expecting to get. But I still seen him out, still seeing him grinding. So today, we're going to talk about all that.
Oh, let's do it.
He has a new project.
Yes. The project.
The project. And Smooth D, we're going to get into it, dude. And, you know, I saw Bishop last year. Bishop at, it was like a NAMM convention dinner or something like that. I don't even know why I was at the dinner, but they said free food. It might be some crab. It might be some crab cakes.
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. I was there with the Avila brothers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so shout out to Bobby and Avila, the Avila brothers. They're family, part of the AM Caffeine Morning Show. We've had them on before. So Bobby invited me, and I was like, okay, well, you know, Bobby invited me. Might be some quesadillas or something. So I'm like, wow.
That's my beaners. Yeah, that's my beaners.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw Bishop, and that was the highlight because I hadn't seen you in so long.
Bless you.
So it was really cool to
Likewise,
reconnect. Yeah, so I really hung out with Bishop really for most of the night.
And then let's include something in that, and that's when we got to connect. And then you made it possible for me to have Fat Lip come out for Dilla Day last year.
Oh,
exactly. So everybody that was there for Dilla Day last year, it's because of this man right here. So thank him. And you see him in the streets. Okay.
I don't want to. I do
You're
not.
gonna shut him up.
I do not want to toot my own horn.
And there you have it.
So we're gonna get into Bishop's history. We're gonna talk about his new project.
The Reformation, the
Yes.
long-awaited unicorn, mythological creature.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's why he's here,
That's
guys.
real.
Dang it!
It's real.
So DJ Q Nice. We're gonna play a couple. We're gonna play a couple joints, a little mix, and then we just gonna hang out with Bishop for this whole hour. AM Caffeine Morning Show's in the damn building. You do not want to leave your damn radio because Bishop Lamont is in the studio and it's going
fuck up.
down.
Yeah.
AM Caffeine Morning Show's in the building. Q Nice. You don't hold on to it, dog. We here. Bishop Lamont is with us, man. So Bishop, let's get into it,
Let's
man.
get into it, man. Let me get off my phone.
Before we can come to where we are now, let's backtrack a little bit
Yeah.
for folks
We're
that
gonna
don't know.
Back. Yes, I'm listening.
Let me give them a little history. So Bishop, born and raised in California.
Yeah.
Born and raised in California.
And as a what you call it, when the divorce happens in single parent household, you know you move a lot.
Right.
So from like people out there like, well, they can testify to that.
Right.
Shouts out to my mama, but cause she held it down, she kept us together, she kept us alive. You know what I mean? A salute to all the single mothers out there doing it right now as we speak. But from 77th and Crenshaw,
Yes.
to somewhere in South Central, to the Pueblos.
Whoa.
To I said, whoa.
Hold up.
You know how you forget you didn't move so many times. I think over my life we moved 20-something times, but we had to do what we had to do to keep it going. But,
Right.
Because I forgot Inglewood in there because I was living right off the street where the serving spoon is.
Yes. We
And
know
then
about
around
it.
the corner on Enterprise, you dig right down the way from the 7-Eleven and all that in the mortuary over there. From there to Buena Park.
Wow.
Right across the street from Knoxbury Farm on Crescent Ave. What's happening to all my players out there, you know? You dig? We used to sneak in to Knoxbury Farm during the summer. That was the fun, though. That was the best part.
Yeah, you would hop the fence, and I believe they had a club back in the day. I think it was called Club 9.
There you go. You
Cloud
dig.
Nine.
You're talking about
Cloud Nine.
'cause
There
of
it
that.
is.
Yeah, you dig. History. Then from there to Merino Valley. What's happening to all my Mo Valley people? We moved a lot
Wow.
of
So you
places.
moved a lot. So where did you end up graduating from high school?
That was the key thing.
Okay.
Graduate. What was I supposed to do? So dig it. What happened was, let me see, trying to remember, man, so many places. Touch back down in Compton.
Okay.
Off Pine Mar. What's up to all my Compton people? You understand what it is over there. What was it? I was supposed to be at Compton High. I was there 9th grade to almost the 10th grade. Used to see Easy out there. That's what I love. Shouts out to Easy. Rest in peace to Easy. I love that I saw my heroes in the city. See, 'cause
Right.
technically, when I started rhyming, it was in Compton, but I didn't want to be just another Compton MC because I
Right.
still didn't have it all together yet.
Right.
And yeah, I was living right across the street from Trag New, from MCA Hood. So I see MCA and his brother out there from time to time. So I was getting my seasoning though. They don't know this though.
Right.
And then I ended up in Carson, and that's why I really put it down on the MC thing at Carson
In
High.
Carson.
I was supposed to be a graduating coach, but that didn't happen that way.
What had happened was
it was low on them units. It was like this ain't the same. You ain't gonna make it, Playboy. Homeschooling, get what is it called?
Get
every
GED.
dime. Get every dime.
Every
Get
dime.
GED.
Get every dime.
Message. So yeah, I put it down in Carson because Booyah Tribe was there. Michael Myers, Raz
Kaz, right.
Eye, Spade. It was a lot of players out there, man. Even Peace from Freestyle Fellowship was living in Carson for a second. It was a lot of players out there, man. So I put it down there.
So Carson basically is a place where you feel like
Carson's
you
where I
honed
put the
your
flag,
skills
yeah.
as an MC.
Yeah, because once I heard Razkaz, Michael Myers, I was like, well, you know, I like what's going on over here, and this is where I really started getting into ciphers. Then I started going to Project Blow so much, and
Right.
and the Good Life, and going to the Unity, concerts. Started getting my bars up to be brave enough to go on a wake up show and get shut down by Carmelita.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Carmelita could be
She
to
shut you
you
down,
know her.
right.
Oh, dog, she was Crumb's nobody. She
Right.
had me stone cold in the corner, shook. You know what I mean? I was ready to go ape and choked up because she was just menace to society with the stare. Like,
Wow.
yeah, I choked up the first time and they just pushed me into the smoke. Shouts out to Sway and King Tech
And King
Revolution
Tech,
and
absolutely.
everybody. My homeboy, oh man, yo, Yo, it was crazy, man. My
So-
boy Nick the Wizard brought me up there. He was an intern, and he was embarrassed, but he held me down, and I vowed that day, I'm going to come back. And I burned it down when I came back, though. Shouts out to Carmelita. Thank you for the tough love.
So that's hilarious.
Hey, it wasn't at the time. I wanted to cry. I cried inside.
He gonna cry when he get in the car.
Yeah, I did. I did inside.
So your influences as an MC, because most of the time when you're a LA, quote unquote, like a LA rapper, right? And I
Yeah.
hate to like put a label on it, but you know what that is. You rhyme on some like you talked about LA, you talked about where you were from, but you did it in a way where it wasn't. And I hate to put the label on gangster rap. I hate that label, but you were really on some real MC lyricism stuff, like you said, like Raz Cass.
Yes, sir.
And even though Raz is the same way, Raz bigged up where he was from, but he rhymed different from what most folks thought a West Coast MC would do.
Well, that's the difference, because you just said it, MCs though, because then you got all the rappers and they don't know the culture, they don't know the history. So when you do it MCs, they're gonna be masters of the skill. They're gonna understand the history of it. So for me, I was always watching the full body of it. You know what I mean? So 1 minute, let's think about it. It was the Nance, it was Superb, it was Medusa, it was AC Alone.
Freestyle Fellowship.
It was Freestyle Fellowship. Then it was Souls of Mischief. It was Hieroglyphics.
Far Side.
You feel me? It was Far Side.
Right.
Then I turn around and I would embrace Artifacts. I would embrace, of course, it starts with Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? Grandmaster Flash, whatever you want to say. But also Redman. It was the Boogie Monsters. It was the Roots. It was I don't want to forget nobody, but it was so many. Black Moon, you know, OGC, Smith and Wesson, Helter Skelter,
All that boot camp click.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Yes.
You know that comes with it. Poor Righteous Teachers. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? What was it called? What was he called back then? Was it KMD with Peach Fuzz?
Yeah, absolutely. It was KMD. Yes.
De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, Jungle Brothers. It was so many influences. I was just absorbing all this dopeness. Guru. You know, you had to have Gangstar. Man, Nice and Smooth. It was just too much to choose from.
Right.
I mean, how can I forget Public Enemy off the top? So it was too much dopeness. So I was grabbing everything. Then I turned around and I got MC8. I got Spice One. You know, Compton's Most Wanted. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to everything. Celly Cell. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm you know, the Click. You know what I'm saying? Everything that was happening in the Bay, I was on it as well. So I never was on some segregationist thing where I was a purist, like I'm not hearing them because everybody got something to say. Everybody gonna be the creme de la creme for what they do.
Right.
And so when it came to the gangster rap, then I'm even listening to Sibo. I'm listening to all the real things.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Above the law, like, you know, man, shouts out to Big Hutch. You already
Yeah,
know what
shout
that
out
is.
Hutch.
That's
Yes.
a big homie. We have what we call real convo Mondays, and
Right.
he's always giving me history on what Ruthless really was and what Easy really did, and just what that whole experience was. So that's what I love. You know what I'm saying? Studying. I'm a historian. I love knowing all this and how it really gets down. How can I forget DJ Pooh? What's the big homie name? Threat. Threat was one of the illest.
Oh yeah,
to me.
yeah. Threat was no
one
joke.
of the illest to me.
Yeah.
So, you know, that whole LA Zoo movement, like there was too many things that's dear to my heart. I don't want to forget nobody, but I was studying all this. J. Rue the Damager. I go from J. Rue the Damager to Dog Pound. You
Right,
feel me? Like
right.
that was my science. You know what I mean? Ill and Out Scratch even had something back
Oh,
in the day. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
Right.
man.
With the oversized Punisher outfit on. You
For
know
the
what I'm saying?
homies,
No,
absolutely.
Nine. Remember
dope-
Nine? What you
Yeah.
want, Nine? You know what I'm saying?
Now the dope thing he's saying so many different groups, so many different MCs,
Varieties.
and there was so much variety back then.
Man,
Back-
Lion,
and back-
Paris
so much to pull
One,
from.
you know?
Everyone that he has named
Cool G Rap.
had their own
Ooh-wee.
style.
Right, sounded like them.
Sounded
You know,
like them.
EPMD,
Yes.
DOS Effects. You know,
Yes.
it's like, and they make you go back to the drawing board.
Absolutely.
That's what I love when I dive into they albums. It was just incredible, and it was like Artifacts, Lords of the Underground. Like you can't get around that.
Right.
Fushnikins.
Right.
It's always something that you can take from it and study and be like, ooh wee. So I had to make my bag of tricks immense. So I
Right.
study all of it. Just like I was giving praise to Sugar Free and Quick, all this stuff I listened to, High C, AMG, whatever it was, I studied it all. Boss, whatever it was, Yo-Yo,
Right.
I listened to everybody. Cube, I listened to everything. And I took from